Hi everyone, coming on because I want to share how I process my day. As a trauma therapist, I work with all sorts of situations, people, really tough things that people have gone through or are currently going through. And I want to reiterate how important it is for us to take care of ourselves. If you don't have a really good way to care for yourself, it is likely that you might be impacted by the work you do. So I want to show and share what I use every single shift to help me shift out of any distress or anything that I've seen or heard in my day. So I'm going to share that with you today. I actually do EMDR on myself. I don't use EMDR. I use a process that I've created that just helps me resolve anything very quickly. It's not full reprocessing. With EMDR, we include emotions, negative beliefs, body sensations. With this, I'm not including all of that intentionally. I may be including some of that. So what I'm going to be doing right now is I'll explain out loud what's happening, and then I'm actually going to process my day. These are buzzers. I use them for EMDR therapy. I use them on myself as well. They create bilateral stimulation, and they help your brain, the left and the right parts, work together. So your creative and your more rational parts are engaged with the buzzers. So I'm just going to turn them on, show you what that's like. So that's about the speed I like. And I'm going to pause. So what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm just going to be scanning my day for anything that was bothersome. And as I scan from the start of my day, I noticed one moment this morning that wasn't upsetting. It was more confusing. I'll just notice it, and I'm gonna turn on the buzzers. My brain's already like, we're over it. So I'm gonna scan my day start to finish again. I can think of one phone call today that was tough, so I'm gonna notice that. Feel good. I'm gonna notice it again, how much upset goes with it. It's not anymore. All right, so I can move on, scan my day again, start to finish. Yeah, there's one more moment. That was tough. I'm just gonna notice that. And I'm also going to notice that the thought of having a brain tumor came up quite a bit today. It wasn't bothersome, but it came up a lot. maybe more than I liked. So it does bother me a little bit. And now I'm going to scan my day start to finish. There's nothing left. Feels like it was a good day. And then I could even scan into the future. Is there anything bugging me right now? I am actually going to go hang out in the sun, so the work I'm going to come back to tomorrow is kind of bugging me. There's like three or four things on my list I didn't get done, so I'm just going to notice that. Yeah, it's not a big deal. We'll do it tomorrow. All right. So I've scanned my day start to finish. There's nothing left. I feel good. I feel ready to have a great night. And what this is actually going to do is, if my brain was going to get stuck on any of those things tonight before bed, like any of the things I just processed, it won't anymore. What I've done is I've sped up my processing system a little bit on those points of distress. I've desensitized, decreased the amount of distress I feel with each one of them to a point of satisfaction for myself. And so I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. And this is why this is so important. I truly believe that if people in stressful situations, in stressful jobs, careers, did this every shift or every night before bed, we would reduce the risk of post-traumatic stress significantly. I do strongly believe that. This works. It works amazing. So if you want to learn more, reach out and I can teach you more.